This video will show the basic functions of this app called ArchiveCalc. This app was developed by me, Antônia Abrantes, and my wife, Paula Abrantes. She is archivist and I am programmer. We developed this app first for Android, and then now we have an iOS version of the same app. In this iOS version, we made some improvements. I will show an overview of the app in this video. First of all, when you start the app, the first screen, you have to choose the language. You press this button, and then we have 7 options of language: English, French, German, Spanish, Italian, Chinese, and Portuguese. You set the language that you want to choose. In this case, I will set to English. And then all the application will show the messages in English. At first screen, you have the first screen, the home screen. You have the options to go to this first screen just pressing this button, home button, in every place that you are in the app. You go directly to this first screen. In this first screen, you have 3 options: calculate file parameters, calculate linear meter, and latest linear meter calculations. Let's start with the first option, calculate file parameters. In this option, you can make some calculations in archivology. We have some parameters like file box, total linear meters, file shelf physical area, documentary volume, number of file shelves. The program will calculate these parameters based in some default values. The default values are shown in this area. In this case, file shelf with 36 file boxes. Each file shelf with an area of 1 meter square. Each file box with 0.14 linear meters. Each linear meter with 50 weight kilograms. Each linear meter with 0.08 meter cubic volume. Let's suppose that your file shelf has 34 file box, not 36. You can set the file parameters to choose another default values. In this case, I have a file shelf with 34 file box per file shelf. Every time that you have the keyboard, you just press outside the keyboard will be off. And then we have the new set parameters. We have to save parameters saved successfully. Okay, so these parameters, in this case 34 now, is now stored in memory. So if you close the application and start again, the application will start with these default values. They maintain the last configuration. Okay, these are the default values. Let's calculate. For instance, I have one linear meter. Calculate for me the other parameters. 1 linear meter corresponds to 50 kilograms weight. File shelf, the 34 boxes will be 0.21. Physical area 0.21. Okay, these are the parameters corresponded to 1 linear meter. You have the other options to choose the parameter, and then calculate the correspondence. Okay, these are the options to calculate file parameters. Let's go to the second option, calculate linear meter. When you choose this option, calculate linear meter, we'll have the opportunity to select one of 6 configurations. Let's suppose the first configuration. In first configuration, we'll have a file shelf with a section, extension, section A, section B. Let's suppose section A have an extension of 1.8 meters. Number of shelves, let's suppose that we have 6 shelves in this section A. In section B, we have an extension of 1.6 meters. In number of shelves, we have 3 shelves. Okay, let's calculate. In this case, I have these new parameters that I put in second record. 1.8, 6 shelves, 1.6, 3 shelves. They calculate the linear meter using a formula. The formula will use the number, the extension multiplied by the number of shelves plus the extension B multiplied by number of shelves B. And then there will be the total linear meter, in this case 15.6. You can select other options. Now let's suppose third option, and then you select the stacked height. In this case, the stacked height will be the 0.8 meter. All measurements are made in meters. Okay, document stack extension in 1 meter, for example, and then I have a record 3 weight 0.8 in extension 1 meter. Linear meter will be, in this case, the sum of 8 with extension 1.8 is the sum of these 2 values. And so they calculate the linear meter for each situation and then calculate the total linear meter. In this case, we have 2 meters here. We have 15.6 and 1.8. If you sum these 3 values, you have 19.4 meters, 3 records. Okay, if you have these options, you can select the copy to copy all this information, and then we can go to another application in your cell phone and paste these values. Or you can edit. I have 3 records. In this case, I commit a mistake. I want to delete the second record. So you select the second record, this second record, and then I delete the record. Confirm to delete the record too? Yes. So when you come back, the record 2 is deleted. So the total linear meter is updated. In this case, first record 2 meters, second record 1.8. So the total linear meter will be 2 more 1.8 will be 3.8 is the total linear meter. So we have the calculations for this case. And then if I go to the first screen, I have this third option. This third option will skip directly to the results of latest calculations. It's the same screen. Instead of I pass through this step, I skip directly to the register records uh, saved in memory. These records are saved in memory, so if you close your application and start again, these records will keep in the memory. So this is the basic functions of the application. The idea is to help archivists to do measurements, and this is the information screen with some information about the functions of the applications, the app, and the email for contact if you want to make some suggestions and observations. This app is free of charge, there's no ads, you can use freely, and that's the application also doesn't require internet, so even you don't have access, if you are in a site there's no access to the internet, the application will work normally. There's no connection with the internet, so you can use offline, no problem. That's it. Thank you very much.